Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here. It's Sunday the 14th of October. Thanks again for coming to weatherweb.net. You don't have to look at my ugly mug today because I'm out here in Borth in West Wales, heading back as we speak. This was the scene last night, looking out across the Irish Sea, and you can see the effect of the ridge that built in during the course of yesterday evening when we'd had some really heavy showers through the day, large cumulonimbus clouds, but as the high built in and the air became more stable, we went to these small, fluffy little cumulus clouds which killed off the showers and led to a fine end to the day, and that was how it was across much of the country. Of course, it's been a very cold one, hasn't it, this morning to start the day, and looks as if we've got a cold night to come tonight as well, with temperatures falling below freezing in some areas. Looking further ahead, this is the temperature chart for London from the GFS Ensemble model, and maximum temperatures are shown here in red, and we've got the dates along the bottom here, and you notice how it's not really picking up on any colder weather. I've been going on about this period, the 24th, 25th, of some cooler weather coming through. It's not really got it there. It shifts it on for a couple of days to the 26th, 27th before temperatures start to drop away, but I still think we've got to watch this period around the 24th or the 25th. What's interesting is that the ECMWF also really doesn't want to go with cold weather. These charts go forward in 24-hour steps. So this is the chart for midnight last night. This is the chart for midnight tonight. And we've got a northerly flow coming in. So Monday's going to be a cooler day. Then as we go in towards Tuesday, so what we're going to find is low pressure looks strong out across the country. Yes, there'll be some heavy rain around. It'll be very unsettled. And it looks like it stays unsettled through Wednesday, through Thursday and through Friday. But this low tending to stay over the north and the west of the country. But what we need to watch for is this trough. You see this green colour here, this U shape. We need to watch for that shifting further eastwards. If that happens, the cold air that's coming into the back of this low, because the wind is flowing around like so, the cold air coming into the back of the low will be down properly across the country, whereas what it's doing at the moment is cold air is coming in, it's digging south across the Atlantic, coming back northwards through the UK, bringing returning polar maritime air, and really some very unstable air across the country during the course of this week, but not particularly very cold at the surface. And then into next weekend, well, low pressure still around, generally out towards the west of the country. It tries to build high pressure out towards the east, and with this south to southeast flow, that would actually make conditions very warm, although as I say, I think the jury's out on that one as to whether this happens. And it builds high pressure in, look, keeps it towards the east and keeps low pressure out towards the west, but I still think this is not the pattern that we're going to see. I'll be surprised if it is, although it won't be the first time this year that things have gone awry, but I really don't think this is the pattern we're going to be seeing. I don't think it's set up for this. I need to do some more work on it, and I'll let you know during the course of this week how things develop. So let's come back to the present day. This is 7 o'clock this morning. Low pressure surrounding the country during this morning, bringing some clear skies. We've got an area of rain moving down the Irish Sea through this afternoon, coming into the far west and southwest of Wales through eastern Ireland. 1 or 2 showers for northern and eastern Scotland, some as well across northern England, and a few running down the east coasts of Yorkshire into Lincolnshire and perhaps Norfolk. But elsewhere, it looks as if it should be a dry day with some good sunny spells. Dry overnight tonight for many with clear skies, although that area of rain looks slipping its way southeastwards through southwest England, the far southwest of Wales during the early hours of the morning. Some showers for northern and eastern Scotland, but generally for many it's a dry night and a touch of frost in places. By tomorrow morning, we've got some rain that just tries to slip its way up the English Channel during the morning. This is the remnants of the rain that's passed southwards during the course of the night, and it looks as if that rain really does go eastwards through the Channel during tomorrow morning, bringing some showers and cloud along the southern coast. 1 or 2 showers for western parts of England and up through the north and east of Scotland, but generally for many it looks like being a fine morning with some sunny spells. And I think for the afternoon we'll find cloud generally increasing, bits and pieces of showers perhaps trying to make it into southern and western parts of England and Wales as well as northern Scotland, but most places should be dry. But the main area of rain, look, coming into Ireland during the course of the afternoon on Monday, that spreads its way eastwards and becomes heavy through the course of the evening and overnight period into Tuesday. Some strong winds to come as that heavy rain spreads its way eastwards through Tuesday and then becomes wet across Scotland. I think to the south we're going to see sunshine and showers following in through Tuesday. 1 or 2 of the showers heavy towards the west, but many central and eastern areas should be staying largely dry with some good spells of sunshine. And then another area of low pressure swings in as we go through the latter part of Tuesday, overnight into Wednesday. Some very heavy rain to come, strong winds too across Ireland, West western England, western parts of Wales and southwestern parts of Scotland, with some gales out towards the west. I think more central and eastern areas do see rain, but it tends to be late on through the course of, in the middle of the day on Wednesday before it arrives, whereas East Anglia stays dry. Then just look at this, the second hit of rain coming northwards during Wednesday. We need to watch for Wednesday being a very wet day as that area of rain tracks north through all areas on Wednesday afternoon. Becomes stuck over low pressure in Scotland, where there could be yet more heavy bursts of rain, and still look front swinging their way into western parts of the country, and really could be very late before it clears the southeast. Still rain across the north look through Thursday, but for some it should become brighter and drier. And then into Friday, low pressure is still around through Friday, centred out towards the west of the country, bringing more unsettled conditions. I think many central and eastern areas should become drier if that's where the low pressure decides to form, and we'll find some showers as well affecting western and southern coast, some of those quite heavy at times. And then into the weekend, well, we go into more of a warm south to southeasterly flow, and according to this model, that brings some warmer conditions, keeps rain out towards the west, but many central and eastern parts should be staying largely dry. However, as I said, I am doubtful that this is the pattern that we're going to see. I think this trough could be shifted a little bit further eastwards, but I'll keep you informed on that during the coming days. So you need to be prepared for it perhaps not being warm as this is suggesting, but actually going on the cool side with that north or northwesterly wind. So thanks again for watching. As always, weatherweb.net is kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen, and it's you coming back and visiting the site regularly that keeps it completely free of charge. So by using the adverts, that generates revenue, which keeps the site free to you. So once again, thanks for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.